Different people have different ideas about what success means. For some, success could mean making a lot of money, like becoming a millionaire. Some people might think it means praise, while athletes might think of it as trophies or results. Some people might think that being a successful just means being well, healthy, or happy. No matter what success means to you, keep in mind these 10 things that all successful people do. They can be used in any field or for any definition of success. However, before we begin our countdown, we would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. Let's get started. Number 1. They set goals. Because the chances of discovering what you want without a clear aim to work toward are slim to none. It's likely that you have never encountered a successful person who doesn't set objectives. This is because the chances of finding what you want without a clear target to move toward are slim to none. If you don't know where you are heading, you will inevitably wind yourself in a different location. Anyone interested in achieving success would make the formulation of goals their top priority. Establish in as much detail as possible what it is that you ultimately wish to achieve. Break the overall goal down into a series of smaller, more manageable objectives. Make sure that your purpose, your why, is strong, so that you will have the strength and desire to keep going when you encounter those hurdles and when things go wrong, as they usually do. Number 2. They take responsibility for their life. One further quality that is essential to success is the individual's willingness to accept full responsibility for their achievements, both triumphant and humiliating. They never take on the position of the victim. In contrast to the majority of the others, they do not place blame on the others when something does not go as planned. Rather, they take the experience as a teaching opportunity. Learn yet another way things should not be done and rapidly move on. Spending your energy in the present while also making plans for the future is always gonna yield the best results. The questions, how can I make this work? And what can I learn from this? Should be in the forefront of your mind at all times. Never wallowing in regret or offering reason why you aren't where you should be by never living in the past. Keep in mind that everyone has failures, and that everyone has the choice to either focus on blaming others and their environments or moving on and building a brighter future for themselves. Number 3. They have great self-discipline. Everyone who is successful have at least some degree of discipline, and this quality is one that can be cultivated by regular practice. Anyone who works from home or is not directly monitored is aware of the significance of exercising self-discipline. When you are by yourself, do you choose to scroll through social media or watch videos of cats on the YouTube, or do you choose to focus on something that will help you in the long run? If you have well-defined objectives and a significant reason for doing what you're doing, something that's far more significant than the things that are distracting you, it will be much simpler to exercise self-control. Number 4. They are obsessed with self-development. If you have stopped working on improving yourself, you cannot be credibly assert that you are successful. This does not imply that you are never content. Rather, it indicates that you are aware that it's inherently human to have the need to advance oneself and acquire new skills. Maintain a growth mindset and an openness to new information by seeking out mentors, listening to audiobooks, and reading. The more you educate yourself, the more money you can make. Number 5. They enjoy reading a lot. Reading is a favorite hobby of many people who have achieved great success in their lives. The vast majority of the people in today's world are unable to spend more than 2 minutes alone themselves before they claim to be bored and reach for their smartphones, most likely post something on the social media about how bored they are. You will find that successful people are always content to be by themselves, to have the opportunity to read something that will help both their brains and their future, and to have some peace and quiet. Try listening to books on tap if you are not much of a reader. You can play them while driving, putting time that you would typically waste to better use by developing new abilities and capabilities. Number 6. They manage their time well. Successful people have excellent time management skills. People who are not successful typically become frazzled when they have an excessive number of responsibilities on their to-do list. People that are successful are unfazed by setbacks and instead focus on the activities that will provide them with the greatest payback and satisfaction first. They save the less important jobs for last, since they are aware that it doesn't matter if they do everything or not. People that are successful and those who plan ahead, whether it be for a few days, weeks, or even months, so that they are aware of exactly what must be done to finish their work and achieve their objectives. Number 7. They take risks. You will not have a chance to win the raffle if you do not purchase a ticket. If you don't take significant risks, you won't be able to get significant benefits. People that are successful are aware that there are going to be times when they need to take risks in order to achieve where they need to go. The vast majority of individuals, out of fear of failing, would not take the same chances. However, the larger failure from the perspective of successful people would be that of a regret. Number 8. They keep going when they suffer failure and setbacks. We all have failures and disappointments. Every single person who makes the attempt to live the life of their dreams endures disappointment. And many of them end up losing everything they own. Most quit. The successful never quit. They persevere despite the challenges they face because they're aware that hardship is the best way to build true character. Knowing that their success story is being written at every moment, and that it will be especially fantastic now that they have a comeback story to include in their narrative. Number 9. They find a way to win. Successful people find a way, period. They deal with whatever it is that life throws at them, whether it be by avoiding it, crashing through it, or anything else that's necessary, and they find a way to succeed. It's an attitude of doing whatever it takes to succeed. It's the assurance that comes from knowing that no matter what happens, I will give everything I got and not leave anything on the table. I will work it out so that I win. Number 10. They do what they love. You can't truly consider yourself successful if you're not making a living, doing what you are passionate about. It's not a successful way to live if you spend the majority of your life doing things that you despise for the purpose of earning money. It's a torment to one's very being. Discover the meaning behind your life. Consider all of that activities that you look forward to doing more than anything else in the world. And then think about ways in which you can transform those interests into profitable pursuits so that you can spend each day doing what you enjoy most. Even if you have to accept a reduction in compensation, it will be well worth it. If you spend each day doing something you enjoy, you will never have to worry about going to work again. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching and see you next time.